Nadia, this is certainly great. I mean, those elephants were ridiculous. The first few days with the dogs and other leopard sightings, yeah, so it's always hard to pick one. You always just want to keep adding them into the memory bank. But I must say, it's pretty special to be sitting eye level with a leopard cub. And as all guides, we always say it's not about the big things. I'd much rather be sitting here looking at this cub than looking at a praying mantis. I tell you that for sure. Look at this hyena using its nose. So a piece of meat just fell down, looks like a bone. This is where I think sometimes hyenas are actually blind. It's right in front of it, but it's using its nose. Now we might hear a big crunch. I'm going to not speak. Bella, definitely not for this situation, because there's no real benefit to the rest of the clan, and this is, she will want to keep this to herself. Also, keep it to, when they're out by themselves, they want to, especially a thing like this, they want to keep it to themselves, because it's just like a little, some sneaky tidbits are coming down. If the rest of the clan came here, then obviously whoever was most senior in rank would be the one that would get to eat. So I'm not sure where Comet fits into the whole hierarchy in this clan. That one branch that's right in her face must be so irritating. It's like in her mouth. I think it looks like a piece of art actually is in her mouth. That must be so irritating. Look at those teeth there. FC's just saying BK's dominating. Mel feels like she's in the leopard's mouth. Oh, another piece fell down. Comet's now sniffing around. When you see them behave like this, it's almost like they hear it and then they solely rely on smell. Diker. Okay, this is the moment BK. Kuchava's moving. I'm just going to see where she goes. But if she does come on this branch, it's going to be... We'll just sit nice and still. We don't want to alarm her now. Because as nice as it might sound to have a leopard jump in your car, it's definitely not what we want. It's soft call to the cub. That they call chuffing. For years they thought that just tigers did that chuffing. There was a lot of guides from the Sabi Sands who said no, they've seen leopards doing it. And in the early days people were like, no man, you're mad. But we see it all the time. So I love that sound. Interesting to see how as soon as she stopped feeding, the hyena was like, okay, cool, there's no chance that this is going to fall down, and then hyena goes off and lies down. I wonder if I should... I just don't want to give the cub a fright by starting the car now. Let's just see what this female leopard does. I don't know if you can, it's hard to see in the tree, but she's actually just grooming herself. The cub is actually looking around like it might move. The cub's yawning a little bit. It's interesting, you see how they assess the branches. They look around. It's almost like they plan their route before they do it. And that's, I think, also what helps make it look so effortless when they do jump around these trees. Oh, okay, she's moving again, the mom. It's just gone to ridiculous level. 100. I think I just saw a little bit of BK shorts disappear. There might be a little bit of 5 Rand, 1 Rand going on here. But this is so good. Kuchava just looked at the hyena and just gave like a sniff, like a half a snarl. I hope everyone watching is just loving this. I mean, she's looking straight into our souls now. I think what I'm going to do is just go forward and turn the car left a little bit, because I think she does want to come and lie down. I'm just going to move slowly because I was actually kneeling on the seat. I love the way she's looking at me right now. Let me just, I'm going to go forward and left, okay, BK? Because I think she does want to go to where she was. She's being quite patient and looking at us. So the aerial was actually in the tree with her. And then I'll reverse back again for you. Or are you happy there?
Look quite a bit. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Both mom and cub in the shot there. Look, that was cool. Oh, look at this. Whoa. She's standing on her mom's back. That is unreal. I think Kuchava actually, oh my goodness. I think the internet's gonna break. I think Kuchava wants to come down the tree, that's why she keeps snarling at the at the hyena. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. On my monitor, just the angle I'm looking at it, I can just see like the silhouette of them in the tree. Yes, it looks cool. Now, Bika, I think we did well to move there. The cub's tail has been on your head now. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's in the way where it is in this tree now, this particular thing, it probably would be easier to do it one at a time. But yeah, they definitely would feed on the same carcass at the same time, especially if it was on the ground for that initial part. Sometimes they'll eat a little bit on the ground before they put it up a tree, just makes it a little bit lighter for the hoisting. Such typical cat behavior after eating. Grooming, making sure they look beautiful for us to see them. Oh. Yeah, Angelica, this is certainly one that'll stay in there. And I mean, we are so spoilt that we're able to take things like screenshots and sort of keep the memories there. Obviously photographs are wonderful, but just this whole setting, I mean, look where this cub's lying. It's so good. And I don't know if it came through on the camera, but that, I'm not joking, if we had stayed there, that cub now would have been like less than a meter above our heads. So I think it was a good thing to move. Kuchava was being very polite to us, just sort of giving us a look. Much better to give her a little bit of space. I do think she wants to come down though, and the hyena being so close by is probably gonna keep her up the tree. I almost don't want to look at the cub anymore because it just keeps reminding me of not charging my battery. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The screenshot button's just gone into overdrive. Oh, that is the fattest hyena I've ever seen, has just rocked up on this. Look at this hyena. It looks like a tick. So we might see a bit of interaction between the hyenas now. Yeah. That is a swollen hyena. See our comet is being like a greeting. See the tail going up, a lot of sniffing. It's so hard, we always need two cameras so I can show you. The leopards are just sitting watching. The hyenas greeting each other. Or the hybrid between a hyena and a tick. It's a new species in the Sabi sands. So it's sniffing around, it's right at the base of the tree now. Yeah, look at that. Kuchava's growling now. I don't know if you're picking that up on the microphone. Not happy with this hyena. Oh, so I believe FC is just telling me that this is June and that people have been worried about her. Haven't seen her for a while because it looks like she found an elephant and ate the whole thing. That's where she's been. I must say, looking at her teeth, she also looks like she's potentially pregnant. So maybe I'll lay off the jokes a bit. How cool is that with the tail and the cub's head? So we might get lucky now that both hyenas are moving away. So I've got a feeling the leopards will come down the tree.